This episode I have a cunning plan which allows me to finally use my combine whilst making a bit of cash on the side. Welcome back everyone to the second half of July. We've got about £46,000 in the bank and the sawmill is doing really well. We had a bit of a tidy up after the debacle last time round, but as we now own the carpentry, we can just stack our pallets of planks anywhere we like. That's all feeding into that production chain rather nicely, and as you can see, we already have a little bit of output in the form of these wooden pallets here, so those can go over to the greenhouses because we're always going to need them up there. And then I think we'll switch off that for the time being because we want to put all of our efforts into making furniture. That is where the money's going to be. The grapevines here are looking absolutely fantastic. The grass could do with a bit of a mow, and actually I think the grass generally needs another mow around the farm as well, so there's a lot of work to be done there with the big M. However, I have a plan up my sleeve for this time around such that we can get a bit of extra cash in the bank. I'm a bit nervous that we're sat around 46 grand, and it might actually give me the opportunity to use a piece of equipment I've been waiting on for over a year now. I'm just waiting for Dusty to get back to the farm where I'm currently sat outside with the drone. I'm actually controlling this whole thing by autopilot so you can see what's going on. It's such a fantastic bit of kit. As you can see, all the lettuce is coming on really well. And if I just get a bit closer to the greenhouse, you can see we also have a fair amount of produce in there that needs stowing away. That is going to pay dividends down the line, that's for sure. Right, let me just bring the cam back over our little field that we've got in the middle of the forest, field 50 something. The sorghum is looking really good now it's been sprayed. Oh, looks like someone's got their washing out. Fantastic. Such a lovely day. I can't wait to crack on. And here we go, just coming down into our little area, our little bit of forest that we own. We've still got some trees we need to get rid of. And of course, this pile of lumber here needs to go into the sawmill as soon as possible. But just take a look at this sorghum. This is going to be used for chicken feed, and hopefully if we get straw off it as well, we can use that for the animals. So this is very much going to help us with our existing animal production chains. Right, well, I'm back here over the farm. You can probably just about make me out down there. And it looks like Dusty is back with the truck. Right, I shall put my toys away. It's time to get back to work. Right, let's go catch up with Dusty. I'm not even going to mention that. I keep saying I'm going to do something about it and I never do. Same for this pile here. Ignore that for now, ladies and gentlemen. It will get dealt with, I promise. We've just got a lot going on around here. Right, let's see what Dusty's up to and let's give him the plan for the day.
You know what, computer guy? I got a real good feeling about today. It's going to be a clear day. Animals seem pretty happy. All production chains are underway. Feels like everything's finally in control around here.
Yeah, for sure. It certainly feels that way, Dusty. And also, I've got something a little bit exciting to tell you. I've got a bit of a plan.
Well, look at you. You're hopping like a muntjac. What's on your mind, YouTube guy?
Right, there's a piece of equipment around here that I love and I bought purely on heart. And you said at the time it was a huge waste of money, and as yet, we haven't been able to use it.
Yeah, and I still think it is a waste of money. Even when we get round to finally using it, I think we could have gone for something much smaller, given the amount of fields we got out there. It ain't like we're really going for arable crops out here, mostly animals and forestry again.
Yeah, and salad veg and all that sort of stuff. But listen, I've got an idea of how I can get to use that and we can make some money right now.
taken you over a year to come up with a plan.
No, Dusty, it's taken over a year for the crops to do what we want them to do.
But we ain't got no crops, computer guy. What are you talking about?
And that's my point, Dusty. Not our crops, other people's. That's right. I mean, it seems pretty simple to me. We've got a massive combine sat there that we've not been able to use because fundamentally we don't actually have any crops that need combining, but there's plenty of other people out there that need it. So why can't we just go and do a couple of quick contracts? Look at this thing. It will absolutely chew through anything. We've got a trailer. We've got the fence. Let's stick this on the back of the big flatbed, get it over to a field and get some work done. Oh, I can't wait to get this going. Right, there's a few pre-checks I need to do because I haven't actually had it on for a while and there's an awful lot of stuff in here. It's a high-tech bit of kit, absolutely. Okay, okay, everything is good there. So let's just get the engine on. Yes, all these screens. We don't need to worry about those just yet. We can use all those once we get into the field. So I just want to make sure... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right, I should be able to just get this up on the back of the bed. Now, what we're going to do about a header, I don't know just yet. We'll worry about that momentarily. Let's get moving, creeping. It's so smooth, so smooth. Well, I'm roughly in position, and I think this is as wide as Dusty can put the ramp, so we're going to get this on the back here. Let's give it a go. Straight up. Oh, it's easy. It's easy. And I'm on. Right, so let's power that down then. That's okay for now. Hop out, get strapped on, and let's have a quick think about what we're going to do with the header. Now, I've just opened up my PDA here so we can have a quick look at what options we've got. There are a couple of contracts in the local area that we could take on. 27 is the one I'm looking at now. That, I think, is the biggest one. And actually, it's a lovely, easy shape to start off with. The next option we've got is 56, which is a roughly the same size, but a rather awkward shape looking at that. It's terrible. Yeah, getting around there with headlands and trying to find a nice uniform pattern is going to be a bit of a pain, but it is literally just down the road next door to the pig farm. So that would be nice and easy to get to. We may even be able to swing the header on the front and just kind of go down there, hope that we don't meet any cars on the way. That could be an option. And the last option we got is number 66, which is southeast of here. So a bit of a drive, but again, not terrible. Nothing's too far away from here. Very long, very thin, and a slightly odd shape, I must admit. I'm of the mind we go for something easy and we get up there and we just give it a go. Maximum bang for buck. All right, Dusty, if you want to just head out northeast of here, field 27, nice square one, a decent acreage to get us going, and I think we'll make some good money on it, about 5k. Sound all right to you?
Yeah, that ain't a bad plan. Keep it nice and simple, you cheap guy. I know you've got experience in making things hard for yourself. Me, I prefer the easy life. I'll head out there now. Might have to just come back and pick up the header separately.
Yeah, no problem. That sounds like a plan. I can get the forklift out and get ready to lift that on for you. I'll see you back here shortly then. Quick check of the animals just before we head out for the day. They are looking okay. They have finished all their TMR though, but that's okay. They have had their breakfast. We'll get some more TMR in there later on. We desperately need to get more straw, but that's fine. We've got a little bit stored up in the hayloft over yonder. The slurry is really getting bad again, so we'll deal with that. And yeah, the manure pile is just going up and up and up. We have got to invest in some sort of transport, some sort of spreader for both the manure and the slurry. But with £46,000 in the bank, we just haven't got enough to do it. And that's why I'm keen just to get a couple of contracts underway while there's little else doing this month. I'm going to get myself ready, get the forks on, and hopefully get the header loaded on the back of the flatbed once Dusty returns. Just got to take this bucket off and get that ready. Now, as I say, it's quite quiet this time of the year. We are in late July. Nothing really sells in August and nothing sells in September either. We've got butter and cheese, which is definitely going to be ready for October. So that'll be a nice little payday. And of course, all of our lumber is now tied up in our production chain, which is producing furniture. So that is also underway, but there's nothing much else we can do for now. So am I thinking that we will get underway with some other work by means of contract? It makes sense. We've got the equipment, we've got the machinery. Let's make use of it. Oh, there we go. What have I just picked up there? Oh, that's the bale fork. Okay, well, you know what? I do need to go get some straw. So let's just be sensible about this. While I've got it on, I'll go pick up some straw for the animals, and then I'll put the forks on for the header after that. Right, that's everything down. Let's just get it over into the cows then. Let's start with the one at the top, I think. Keep it nice and simple. In fact, should we go for 2? Yeah, let's go for 2. Jam that right in there. Pick up. Easy peasy. That said, seeing is not always easy when you're loaded up like this. No, I want to go around the side, really. Actually, you know what? No, I will. I'm just going to fork it over the top. Don't think there's any cows in there at the moment. They're all outside. Let's get that up. That will do. And we can extend that out and shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. Right, there we go. Hopefully. There we go. Easy peasy. Retract the arm. Go get the other 2. And then I'll get the header ready.
I think this is the field here. Field 27.
Last 2 bales of straw then we are completely out in terms of stock, but that's okay. We will go to purchase some later on. Let's just ease this over there. There we go. Bump that off. Shaky, shaky, shake. Great stuff. Okay, happy with that. Let's get out of here, get the fork swapped over, and get the head on. Right, this is not always a good idea, I must admit, because there's a lot of different bits of metal that can bend and twist, and this really isn't the best way. The best way is actually to get high and then strap it, but we haven't got any big straps here to do that, so I am going to try and get in a gap and hopefully just lift it. I'm just trying to gauge how wide I want these forks to be, probably about there, just to get into the hole here, and that might lift up. This is one of the strongest parts because that's where it attaches to the combine. Right, let's give it a go. Dusty is just pulling up behind, I can hear him.
Well, let's see how the YouTube guy gets on with this.
Right, I think I'm there. I'm getting a little bit of straining noise. Listen. I just don't know. Okay, well, let's just give it a go. I'm as close to the cab as possible to keep the centre of gravity. Gently, gently. I just want to lift up. We know that's the centre point because obviously that's where it attaches. So centre of gravity is right there. That should be balanced, and it is. Oh, this is going well. It's going well.
That ain't bad, computer guy. Keep going. Just take it nice and easy now.
Really am nervous. It just swung a little. You can see it's just kind of pivoted. Right, Dusty's back in the cab. Really carefully now, really carefully. Let's get up a bit. In fact, I'm going to go a bit more. Definitely want to clear the back. Can't quite see the edge there. What have I got? Just leaning in, just so I can see what I'm doing. Can't see. Yeah, too far, too far. But that's where I want to be, so let's just get this on. I think about there. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Right, let's drop this down then. Easy, easy. And... right, we're down, we're down. Very carefully back away. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is job done. That's how you transport a header when you haven't got a header trailer. Right, I'm going to jump in the cab with Dusty. Power off. Definitely want to strap that bad boy on. We do not want this whizzing all over the road. That would be an absolute nightmare. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Makes more sense for you to get the Fendt and the trailer. I'll head down there with the header here. I'll see you down there. We can just work on that field together.
Oh yeah, of course, I hadn't even thought about that. Alright, Dusty, I'll follow up behind in the Fendt then. Good idea. Right, back in the Fendt then. Let's go and pick up a nice fat trailer that we can use for hauling. We don't want the forager, so we want, yeah, the Strautman that's nearest the wall. Let me just swing around. Reverse, reverse, reverse. And we are there. Perfect. I might as well just head straight out the same way that Dusty's gone. Bit easier for me in the old tractor. I mean, he's taken both the combine and the header on the back of the low loader. It is bumpy as you like down here, but he seems happy enough. Just take your time, take it easy. We are on the way. Oh, I can't wait to get some proper combining done. Cannot wait.
Think that'll do nicely there. I can come across the road with the combine, pick up the header straight off the back of the low loader. Let's get started here. Can't wait here in the road, stopping all the traffic getting by.
Banging around here at nearly 40 miles an hour. Wow, this thing can really shift when it needs to. It's quite nice to take a different route. There's all these roads and fields and stuff that we generally don't get to see around here because obviously we're too preoccupied with looking after our own bits and pieces. So it's quite nice to get out and about and go somewhere slightly different. I believe we go over this bridge and then it's just up here on the left. I wonder if we'll see Dusty. Can't see it. Oh, yes, he's already out in the field. Fantastic. Just over the back there. Right, let's get around this bend. Well, I can see the field directly in front of me there. Lovely golden field. Where's Dusty? Is he coming along the back? Sure, I saw him. Maybe he's just over the brow of the hill here. We can see a test patch. Very good. There's the low loader. Right, I'm just going to pull off to the side here so I don't get in the way of the traffic. There he is. There he is. Coming up along. Right, I don't know what stage he's going to be at, but he's going to be coming along here. So I'm going to swing around in this verge and get myself into position. Now this car is just waiting for me to get out of the way. Thank you for waiting, chap. Nothing's coming from the other direction. Oh yes there is, a little white 2CV. Oh, he's put his lights on, damn it, I've just missed the opportunity. Okay, I'm coming through, people. Let's get through here before Dusty. Oh, you come back through then, Dust. Come on. Oh, I'm creating a traffic jam. Dusty, just let me... I'm here. Right. Edge myself forward. Yeah, it's going in. It's going in well. Oh, this is fantastic. Well, I'm going to do one load here. And he's off. Right, let's just get out of the way. Let me just position myself. And then get over on the crop. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I was just about to say, I will do a couple of little runs in the cart just to get things underway, but then I am definitely going to get myself into that combine because it was my idea and I want to have a go. Look at it go. Ah, oh, what a peach. I'm just coming along with Dusty. Got to pay attention here. Hold on, because he's going to swing over. When are you swinging? When is he swinging? When is he swinging? Oh no, he's getting into position. There he goes. Right, you go then. Let's get back out of the way. Right, do you know what? I think it's time that I had a go. Right, Dusty has just popped over to, there's a little cafe, you can't really see it through the trees and bushes here. So he's going to go get himself a quick drink. I am going to start doing some ups and downs in the combine. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I am genuinely excited. Oh, here we go then. Oh, inside. Right, engine's on and running. She's purring, she's warm, she's ready to go. Let's get the header down and on. Yes, gosh, she's wide, isn't she? She's very wide, much bigger than what we started off with all those months and years ago in Erlengrat with that bison, tiny little thing. Right, I just need to pay attention, get myself swung around. I think that will do nicely. Right, keep an eye on the edge and then power on. Oh, this is it, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is where I wanted to be, inside a massive, proper, beefy combine. And she is chewing through this lot. And you know what? I'm on quite a steep incline here. She's got a big old head on, and we're just chewing through. Absolutely chewing through. Happy days. over the brow of the hill there, starting to pick up a bit of speed as we come down. And the other thing that is an absolute bonus is that all this straw is going to us. The farmer doesn't want it, doesn't need it, doesn't have animals, so we said we'd have it off his hands. We'd even just get rid of it for him. Haha, what an absolute turn up. Such a brilliant idea. Right, let me pay attention, swinging around here. That's it. Right, back down again, power on. I absolutely love this. So glad to have you all along for the ride. Thank you to you regular viewers that always chime in. I love it when you comment. It means that you're engaged, and also means that the output is good, you know? It means that the story is good, the gameplay is good, and obviously that's what we want here. Down here somewhere, if I look carefully enough, there it is, that button there. Can you see it? It says subscribe on it. Hit that, hit it now.
Well, I best get on and get behind him, otherwise he's gonna be full. And there ain't nothing worse than being full and having to sit there while the guy Carden sits there sipping a coffee. I don't want to be that guy, you know what I mean? This ain't gonna work, computer guy. You gotta stop.
Come on, Dusty, where are you? Ah, okay. I think he just came up behind me. I didn't see him, so I didn't slow down. Hoping... No, I'm gonna have to pull off. 95%. Yeah, oh, this is annoying. Right, let's just ease up this bank here. And then I'll just back out and around and he can come up along the inside. That's how we do it. Right, that's all good. Let me get into position again. Dusty's just around there. Right, keep going, keep going. That'll do, I reckon. Yes, that's straight. And away we go again. Not far to go now. I reckon I got this row. Yeah, and then I'll definitely stretch over that last one. It is a bit of a challenge getting up this hill, must admit, but I've really enjoyed this. This is exactly what we needed after all that stress of the last couple of months. And you know what? I must be honest, it's nice to get away from the animals. I prefer arable farming. I prefer being out in a field, tending to the ground, getting those plants and crops to grow. That's what I like. The animals just need a little bit more attention. That's more Dusty's remit. And I think together we work as such a cracking team. We'll have a bit of extra cash in the bank after this. We'll have some extra straw, and I will have had a chance to use my Fendt harvester. What a happy, happy place to be right now. Speaking of places to be, right, I shall get this up by the truck. Dusty's going to load it all on the low loader and take it back to the farm. Just wondering whether or not there's any other jobs we could do. You know what? That's enough, I think. That's enough for now. Just to dip our toe in the contract market for the first time here in the valley. I think that's fine. I will then go and drop off the grain where it needs to go, and then we can come back with the forager and pick up all this straw. Right, take it easy. Got to get it on the back here. It's quite wide, isn't it? About there. Okay, am I on? Yeah, it's sailing over the back a little bit, but I think that's fine. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's get this parked out of the way. Let the traffic go past.
Well, let's do it all in reverse. Head her back first. I'll come back and pick up the combine any minute now.
Well, nicely, all I've got to do is head over there. That big building you can see up there is the cereals plant that we want to take all this to. Nice and easy. I tell you what, we picked a nice little job here. Some of the jobs I've done in the past, wow, back when I first cut my teeth on the old farming scene, some of that stuff. Oh, anyway, check back in some previous videos, you'll see some of those challenges. For now, we've got it nice and easy and we're doing okay. Just how I like it. Okay, I think this is it here. This is the cereals plant by the looks of it. So let's get ourselves in here. Unless it's that one there. No, that's raisins. No, that's raisins. So this is what we want. Come on, barrier, thank you. Let's get on the old weighing table. What have we got? Oh, yes. That'll do nicely. Thank you very much. Let's tip off over here, I reckon. No, that doesn't appear to be the right place. So I'm just wondering... Ah, yes, it might be in one of these. Yes, I think it's in one of these. Okay. What do we got? Yes, let's go tip in here. Grain's in there, so that's wheat. And that's what we got on the back. Go in the nearest one, it makes sense, doesn't it? And just give myself a bit of a turning angle. There we go. Straight through. Bumpity bump. Rear view mirror. And about there. That's done. Right, let me just check the state of that contract. And there we go. 5,000 euro bucks in the bank. We didn't have to lease anything because we had all the equipment. We haven't missed any crops. You know what? That is 100% success. All we've got to do now is go pick up the straw. Then we can collect our pay. Right, I'm back, swapping over the trailer for the forager just here. There we go. So I'm going to go back and pick up as much straw as I can. Don't have to be too perfect. Don't mind if we miss a bit. It is free after all. And then we can get all that into the silo and it's there ready for our animals whenever we need it. That's not too bad. I have got 48,000 litres of straw in the back here. It holds 50, so almost a full load. I am properly happy with that. That is enough straw to last us quite a while. Certainly at least until we get a crop come in with our sorghum and then hopefully later on with our corn. Well, do you know what? Back at the farm and it's coming up to about 3 o'clock, I reckon. I can't remember where the clock is in here. Can't see it anywhere. But yeah, the sun is slowly going down in the sky as it does this time of year. And I think we've had a fantastic day. I didn't expect to be using my combine quite so soon, but given that everything else is happy, The cows are happy, the sheep are happy. Yes, the chickens need some feed and we can pick some of that up later on, but we managed to get this extra bonus job done and I think it was well worth doing. So I shall just get myself aligned here and we'll get this lot tipped off and then we'll be done for the day. Right, let's just put everything back then. Oh wow, I keep looking at that. I'm gonna have to get some water in there, aren't I? Gonna have to get the milk out and use that massive tanker just to feed our tiny, tiny little veg bed. Well, while Dusty navigates getting this massive tanker through these tiny little gates, I think that is a fantastic place to wrap up for the day. We have got so much done and we've actually made profit. Well, we certainly will do once I go down there and cash in our bill. We didn't get a chance to talk to Dusty about his plans for No Man's Land, but I don't think he's in any rush to do that. So hit subscribe and join us next time and we'll find out what Dusty's got planned for his return to No Man's Land. Till then, thanks for joining us. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.